Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave. How's it going, my friends? God bless you. Thank you for finding some time in your day to join me for some developing updates surrounding Mortal Kombat 1. If you are somebody who is glued to Twitter and or Reddit, you might have already realized what's going on about the whole stress test situation. Hopefully you are aware from my previous video about how to play MK1 even earlier than the beta. There was a call for people to sign up to test our might, says NRS, their online stress test. This was a tweet from nearly a month ago, May 26th. Here we're seeing some issues starting to develop. All right, crazy. So yes, unfortunately, we were being told from one of the tweets from the official Mortal Kombat 30 website Twitter account. They're saying, "Don't hold back. The hashtag MK1 online server stress test will go live from June 23rd to June 26th. Invites will be emailed to selected players on June 21st. Can you guess what today is? It's June 21st. And boy, oh boy, let's do some math. It's 6 p.m. Eastern. It would be 5 p.m. Central and 3 p.m. Pacific. So, I mean, things should have been sent out already, and today was a day of much anticipation, hoping, fretting, lots of people stressing, because this was also blowing up on the Reddit. I'm not a huge fan of either Twitter or Reddit, but I realize that this is kind of how people communicate nowadays. But yes, there was a post on the Reddit, and lots of people seem to be wanting these stress test invitationals, which is all very terrible because none of this is being communicated officially in-game. There are no tooltips in MK11. Can't they be bothered to tell the people who actually play the game, hey, you could sign up for this stress test? No, all of this is left on social media, which is kind of unfortunate for people who are just playing the game. I raise this as an issue because the initial crypt events in MK11, crypt events 1 through 10 back in 2019, they were only available for 2 or 3 hours in the crypt, and you had to be following Ed Boon's Twitter. That was the only way you would have found out about them. This is terrible. You have to be following Twitter, or hopefully the Jaded Rabbit, because I do try to keep everyone informed about things that are important to the game. Also, like things like Zangief being an exhibitionist. Yes, I am enjoying Street Fighter 6. But yes, unfortunately, it seems like if you were not a big-time content creator, like, I don't know, Underdog Gaming, Super, if you're not one of these big names, you don't already have the fancy code in hand to allow you to pre-download this stress test version of the game. You cannot download this unless you are a big-time content creator. Neither am I, but that's okay. Life is what it is. Who said life was fair? So, unfortunately, if you are one of the people like myself who have been waiting for this code to come out, it's not here. It's not coming. It's not coming until, perhaps, Friday. So this is the FAQ, the official FAQ from the Mortal Kombat 1 website. They say, when is the online stress test? It's happening at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Pacific. I did the math. I did it correctly. Yay. Okay. Please note, while digital codes will be redeemed beforehand and the test version of the game will be downloadable prior to the test, players will not be able to access the game to participate until they previously mentioned start time. However, nowhere is it mentioned from official sources on Twitter or elsewhere from NRS or the official Mortal Kombat site that the invites have been delayed. Instead, we refer to Reddit. Finally, Reddit is useful for something. So coming here to Reddit, you'll see a post kind of just like, you have to scroll through the comments. I don't understand how people run this Reddit thing. And I know that they updated it here saying, looks like codes have been pushed back to Friday, June 23rd. But they should give some credit to the dude who decided to write WB Games Support. Yes, WB Games Support is sometimes helpful. So this person, WorriedCraft994, decided to take the initiative and contact WB Games Support. And they say here, oh boy, I guess he asked the right question. So they say, thank you for reaching out. Players who registered via the link will be randomly selected to participate in the Mortal Kombat 1 online stress test. Okay, we already know that's a lie. People were not randomly selected. They took the big time content creators first and gave them codes. They did not give me codes. Well, also, I don't have an email out there. I don't trust the internet, so I don't put my email out there. I'm not that trusting. Selected players will receive an email invitation from WB Games on Friday, June 23rd with a Redeem Now button directing them to the WB Games and blah, blah, blah. So yes, it turns out that the only way that you would have gotten some sort of official communication is if you were contacting WB Game Support. Of course, this could be all fake. Completely screenshot, photoshopped, edited into high existence. But no, I don't think that this is fake. I think that we should be expecting, if you're hoping for the invites, that it'll be here sometime Friday. Very much so. They also say here, please note availability is limited, so if you don't receive an email, that probably means that you didn't get selected. Check your spam folder first. But yeah, no responses will be given to those who are not selected, so do keep that in mind. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining along. Please do leave a like. It really helps out. Okay. JBB, hello. Oh, people are deleting their own tweets. You know who I follow on Twitter? Barely anyone, so I'm not aware of other people making tweets. JBB, I get play in August because I pre-order whenever schedule it in August. Well, okay, I think I understand what you're saying. According to the Amazon Italy leak, they say that the beta will be available August 17th. I mean, that's all according to that Amazon leak, and if there's any credence to it, we should be expecting in about a month's time to be playing the beta together. Costas, hello. Moises, really? No, MK1 Stress Test. It's in the title. Do you see this? Stress test invitations delayed, not the game. JBB, people acting like... Oh, wow. Oh no, okay JBB, thank you for making me laugh. Kasich, the bigger content creators seem to have all deleted their tweets on it now. Seems a bit underhanded how they are trying to hide it. I mean, are they trying to hide it? I mean, they put it on Twitter. It's not like people aren't gonna be able to... Well, there's the Wayback Machine if things were documented properly. But aside from that, I mean, people have seen it. And they can just tell each other, hey, I saw this. Yeah, I'm sorry that you feel that way. Sean, I got a new skin for Noob Saibot. Congratulations, brother. JBB, how many hours have you streamed MK11 and you don't get a code? That bogus. That's okay. I don't put my email out there, as I said, JBB. So it's okay if it... Yeah, whatever. You know, I'm in the same struggle as you guys. This is something that we must experience together. More MK shenanigans, Dave? Of course, always. There's always shenanigans. So yes, unfortunately, if you are hoping to play the stress test, do note that if you didn't get an email today, that you should still be somewhat cautiously optimistic, hopeful that on Friday that you might get a test invite. This is a stress test, so they're not going to send out just like a few hundred. They're going to send out like thousands. So thousands of people should be selected, be lucky enough to receive this thing. They also say here, create in peace content creators. Anyone receiving access to the stress test is permitted to stream and create video content. You know what? It's probably because it's so close to the beta. Everyone's going to be streaming the beta. I'm not too sure how much I can really gain though in terms of knowledge of the game from the stress test that I couldn't already obtain from the early gameplay videos that, like, for instance, we saw with Jeff Gerstmann. That was very informative, and I'm not sure I would learn anything besides how it feels for me to personally play with Katana or Kenshi. Yeah, I can vicariously live through other people. But yeah, very cool, very interesting, but this is not all. I think there's like a reason behind, there's definitely a reason behind why the invites were delayed. And I think in order to sort of cover up this whole debacle about this unfortunate turn of events where people are not getting the invites, because I would say that this is pretty big, right? Like, if people are not getting the invites in time, how on earth are you supposed to redeem beforehand and download prior to the test? If emails are going out June 23rd, the only people who will be able to access it at 11 a.m. Eastern are likely those who have already received the code because they are big-time content creators. So Friday seems pretty much to be like a write-off for normies. Most normies will not be able to play Stress Test on June 23rd, and I think that is kind of like a huge slap in the face to the fan base, which is probably why official MK30 communications are silent as of now. But you know who's not silent? Ed Boon. So I think Ed Boon kind of saw that this is coming, this is not good. So he decided, hey, let's troll the community even more. So he's asked a series of true or false statements, 10 in total, about the upcoming MK1. Ed Boon is very much a troll. I'm glad that he plays into that personality, because he's at least self-aware enough to realize that he trolls people a lot. I hope that people don't honestly take anything Ed Boon says seriously. I mean, sometimes he's telling the truth, but most of the time he's just trolling people on Twitter for the lulz, which is hilarious for him, I guess. Not for the people who hang off his every single word. But there are a series of 10 truth or false statements, and we're going to go through them. Okay, so number 1, there will be a new color ninja introduced in MK1. I would love if this was actually a thing, but I don't think they are. I don't think they're gonna find a new color. Like, what color are they gonna do? Pink? Magenta? I mean, that's kind of already Melina. So yeah, I'm gonna say troll. Wow, community is split. How can 48% of people believe that that is true? Okay, Shujinko will be one of the cameo fighters. I love that idea. I would not mind seeing Shujinko appear in some shape or form, especially if Shang Tsung will be limited to, like, fresh, youthful appearance, we can have like old Chinese man in old man Shujinko. I'm gonna go with true. Hey, lots of people agree. Yay. Okay, well, it seems like a lot of more people believe in the truth of this statement, or at least they want it to happen. Animalities are returning in MK1. God damn you, Ed Boon. This is such a troll, right? What a trolly statement. Is he really expecting... Like, can we be expecting animalities? I would love animalities, but I think he's just playing with our heart, and he's a mean individual for acting in this trollsome behavior. I'm gonna say troll. Whoa, split. A lot of people want it to happen, but I don't think that it's likely. I think MK1 is... Looking at all things that we have seen so far from gameplay footages that are out there, and I don't think that the stress test will be adding too many layers of understanding beyond what we have seen already. I feel like MK1's not like a full step ahead of MK11. A lot of things look kind of similar. Even audio effects are the same, like when you are armored or you are amplifying moves, it sounds very similar. Are the face models really that different? I feel like the new Kung Lao got old Liu Kang's face. It feels like some things are kind of just maybe being recycled and enhanced, upcycled, if you will. They are being upcycled. So I don't see them up, like, what upon are they to upcycle an animality? Okay, Lou Ferrigno will be making an appearance in MK1. We're getting the Incredible Hulk. That's really cool. Do people know who Lou Ferrigno is? Interesting. I'm gonna say troll. Yeah, we all agree. Okay, meat is one of the stronger what this plays on your feelings in two ways. First, it's maybe making you think that meat could be there. I think that sounds kind of truthful, considering the Amazon leak of like weird characters like Farah and Chameleon, because people were dying for Farah to return. But yeah, meat, sure, okay. But stronger cameo fighters is like... I'm still not sold on the cameo fighter mechanic. It seems very much like a tag assist consumable. As well, stronger. I don't think there's strength in using a tag assist consumable. I mean, you could just do general strategy of back away and throw projectile and avoid most tag assists in MK11. Right? I mean, like, I'm gonna say truth. Oh, no, I'm not with the majority on this, but it doesn't seem like it's a huge split. Wow, we've gotten through 5 of these true or false statements. Stupid. Ed Boon, why is he doing this? He's really playing on people's emotions. But keep in mind, this is to put into perspective. He's trying to cover up the fact that we did not get invites today. And most people are going to be downloading this. It's gonna take hours on their McDonald's Wi-Fi to download 100 gigabytes of new fancy game. So, like, damn you, Ed. Okay, cameo fighters will have brutalities. It better be truth. It better be truth. I don't think 14% say it's troll. Gosh darn it. It better have brutalities. If it don't, there should be uproar. Okay, MK1 story mode will have a post-credit scene. Ugh, can I just say I hate the idea of returning to a game with the same story design as MK9, MKX, Injustice. They've been doing it for the past decade. Do something else with your story mode. Don't let it just be cutscenes. But, you know, it's probably going to be cutscenes. But, okay. I'm going to say truth. Why not? Wow. Okay, so these last couple of questions, they're not really dividing the community. People are seeming to. I think this is also very true, right? Like cutscenes, I don't know. Puzzle combat will be returning in MK1. What on earth is puzzle combat? Is that like Tetris combat? I'm gonna go troll. Yeah, it doesn't sound likely. I don't see mini games. Gosh, I mean, in MK11, were there mini games? The only kind of mini game I felt for me was playing with the augments. Like, you could play with Fujin, and all of a sudden it becomes like a mini game of keeping up the opponent in the air, right? So there's ways that you can create your own mini game, but it wasn't by intention, I don't think. There are no four-legged fighters in MK1. I don't think Motaro is gonna be there. Oh, people want Motaro to be there. I don't think he's gonna be there. Four-legged fighters. Could they really animate that? How would it be fair? How would the hitboxes be fair? Perhaps as a cameo fighter, but not as a main fighter. I could not see it as a main fighter. Okay, MK1 will feature the return of Tester Sight. All of these things test my sight. I really can't bear looking at anything for too long, so I'm gonna say truth. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Street Combat. I pre-ordered, so I will be playing the beta in August at least. Very, very cool. Waiting for my stress test invite, though. Yes, I'm waiting for it, too. Icy, what is this all about? I haven't received my code yet. And LOL, Icy. Okay, wow. So you're one of those big time content creators, or are you a troll like Ed Boon? Sounds more like the latter. Joe, Dave, is there any way that me choosing a different platform might have messed up my chances of getting a code? I don't think so. I don't think you should worry so much about it. Even if you get a code or you don't get a code, it's all good. There's going to be beta codes for everyone. Yes, but please don't forget to leave a like. It'll be very, very useful in getting out the truth about Mortal Kombat. Okay, Icy's being mean. We're gonna put you in timeout. Please be kind. Also, no spam. Caitlin, Puzzle Combat was great. Kind of Tetris. Oh yeah, I thought it was like the Tetris combat. Yeah. Street Combat. Motor Combat was also fun. You know what? I like Motor Combat more because I like racing games as well. Also, I think there was like unique musical soundtracks for those racing stages. So yeah, I would have loved to have seen that for MK1, but I really don't think it's gonna happen. Costas, when will MK2 Melina return in store? I don't care the color. I don't know the color. It will be here in November. Do check out the premium shop schedule. It'll say. I think it's November 22nd, but I could be wrong. Mr. Sunshine, Ed Boon confirms a Trolls 3 sing-along edition. You know what? I would love it if Ed Boon did a sing-along. He should totally include me. LOL. Costas, have you ever played Subnautica? No, but it sounds familiar. Street Combat. Do the check marks for the questions means those are the right answers? No, I think the check mark just indicates what you have selected. I don't think there was any right or incorrect answer. This was just Ed Boon being a troll. Really, once again, this is to take away from the fact that most normies will not be able to play the stress test on June 23rd if they are lucky enough to be selected. If they are lucky enough, it'll take some time to download the game. It's not gonna be fun for Friday, but you're gonna be able to play until Monday, June 26th at 11 a.m. Curious. So I guess days Like, okay, a day in Mortal Kombat 11 starts at 11 a.m. Eastern. That's when I check for crypt events. So 11 a.m. Eastern is the beginning of a new day in MK11. I wonder if they're continuing that with MK1. God, I hope there's not towers. I hope there's not Towers of Time equivalent. I hope it's, like, fun. I hope it's like Street Fighter 6, because it was really good. But yes, okay. Catelyn, Motor Combat was great. Love Chess Combat too. The older games were great, but I doubt I will. It will be back. Would love it though. I totally agree. I think some form of mini game would be nice. But it seems like just based on MK11 and the state that they left it in and how MK1 will probably come out, is going to be story mode filled with cutscenes, PvP mode, classic towers. Maybe there'll be some sort of Towers of Time equivalent. I'm thinking that there might be. But if you recall with MK11, the first couple of months that it was out, there was no Combat League. So there was ranked PvP, casual PvP, and both of those modes had no rewards to give you. So I wasn't playing them. But if there is a Combat League equivalent in MK1 at release, I will be happy about that. But are those really just variations on the same game mode of fight? Kind of sucks that there's no 1v1 either in MK1. Anyways, lots of questions and concerns for what's happening in the future. But thank you, my friends, for joining along. God bless you. I hope that you found this video informational, educational, life-changing, and inspiring. A like, a comment, a subscribe would really go a long way with helping out with the channel. Also, please consider supporting the channel by joining the Jaded Bunny family. You guys get access to my secrets, my #1 strategies for single player, my infinite time crystal glitch. All of the secrets are yours. Much love to John, our newest bunny brother in the family. Thank you for joining, John. Also, much love to Merc Marquet, John Clark, Danny Slaw Energizer, Pro Gamer, J4, Among Us Gamer, Kenneth, GCXBU Gaming, Cara D, Kokamacho, AG Miller, Coffee Gamer, Lucy Little Thunder, Boots Alexander, Jonah, Eric, Glowy, Chaka Corn, Airy, Michael K, Darkside, Trokar, Ghoul, Mark Danny, O Gamer, Michael G, Swishbish, Maruna, Illkid, Snoopy Blind, FGC, Albus Christus Mortis, Yuri, Erdem, Calum, JJ, Dr. Eggman, Alina, Acenonics 85, Alan, Ciderem, Ragnar, Rian Chaos, and Queen, Melina. OMG. Thank you. Love you so much, my brothers and sisters. Also, love you so much for being here in the live stream chat. Hey there, Pablo Ray. Catelyn, speaking of the beta, did anyone here get a code for the beta or on their receipt? So I was told when, I think it was on my, when I made my pre-order, that they said that it would be communicated by email sometime in August. So they did not provide me with the beta code, but they said that it would be coming out sometime in August by email because I made my pre-order online. Yeah, I agree with you. Fingers crossed for some kind of conquest crypt mode. I would love a conquest mode. That would be so cool. Costas, also, they probably do not want to return to the play style of MKX, but I wish they did. I could do combos with every character, and it generally felt very balanced. Very cool, Costas. I was kind of expecting them to go in a very different direction with gameplay compared with MK11, but I feel like MK1 is going to be a similar pace of gameplay as it is to MK11. No run mechanic, unfortunately. Catelyn, glad you addressed all this mess they're doing and glad I had time to watch live for once. Yeah. OMG, Catlin. Thank you, my friends. Love you so much, sisters and brothers. I hope that you're having a wonderful time. Don't be too PO'd about not getting an invite. Plenty of people will not get an invite, but maybe you'll be one of the lucky few who pick up this invite on Friday. Maybe. We'll see. We'll find out together. But until next time, I'm praying that we all get those fancy codes. But please, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.